I need to tell you, I preach fast. But when I got saved, God immediately gave me a burden for the people in my community. I was a street kid. I was a street punk. My mom and dad were divorced when I was 6 years old, so I literally was raised in the hood. And when I got saved, God just gave me a burden for all the guys that I ran the street with. So every Saturday at 12 noon, I'll be preaching on different street corners in the Lord Night Ward. And when you're preaching on the street corner, Reverend Robinson, Poke and I sitting down like y'all are sitting down here, they're moving fast. And so I got to say it fast and quick because I want to get to it. It says, you did not choose me, but I chose you. The first part about God's draft you need to understand is that God chose us to be players on this team. Now, Pastor Dan,
listen, the message does not change. The message does not change. It's Jesus Christ yesterday, but we're going to reach it. We got to change some methods.
The reason I know why y'all want to make it, it's in the spirit.
God didn't choose us after we got our act together. God didn't choose us after we stopped doing things that we shouldn't have done. God didn't choose us after we repented, but God chose us before we got our act together. Isn't that amazing? When we were still in the world, when we were still lost, when we were still doing our own thing, God chose us to be players on his team. That's right. If it's discouragement, put it in his hands. If it's sorrow, put it in his hands. If it's a divorce, put it in his hands. If it's sickness, put it in his hands. Alcohol addiction, drug addiction, pornography addiction, gambling addiction, homosexuality, unfaithful spouse, rebellious children, church mess, whatever it is, I encourage you tonight, I dare you tonight to put it in the master's hands.